So whilst heavy, do I really want to? It's just I do have actually, you know, I have sapling materials, bow materials, back at the other shack. This is going to help us a lot. I was going to say, that's not going to work twice, is it? Anyway, we're going to do this. Put those on. Drop those. Drop those. Got a sweatshirt, which is just as good as a dress shirt. Well, it gives you a little bit more protection. But your protection, like my protection is not going to go up because that's not an outside layer. It's only your outside layer that gives you protection. I mean, I could put this coat in either slot. It doesn't matter, but so we're going to drop that as well. All right, so we're doing all right. Because I do have some cloth, right? Yeah, I got a couple of pieces. So if it's necessary. I thought I dropped that. I probably did, and then forgot a little bit. Now, I might come back here and craft things. You never know, right? So a couple of those wouldn't hurt. Here. Yeah, I still don't want to ditch anything, though. Like, it's like I've got too much stuff, but I don't want to ditch any of it. We'll drop some sticks outside. And then we'll start our walk. Whereupon we'll probably pick up more sticks. I'm going to guess we're going to pick up more sticks. Oh, this is nice. Alright, let's drop some sticks. Let's drop all the sticks. And then pick up a couple. There we go. Because I have emergency coal if I need it. But yeah, I do kind of want to make a... I'm not in pain, am I? Okay. I do kind of want to make a run of this. Right? We want to go... We're going on a bit of a long walk, so... There is the potential for a fire striker, which I find that interesting. There's some rabbits, but we're not going to murder rabbits right now. We're going to keep trucking. Now, I don't think you get the sapling down here, the maple sapling, if the sapling... Well, no, there it is, right there. In for a penny. So let's go and pick that up. It doesn't seem to matter which direction I'm walking. This girl gets a headwind. Trying to think of something to talk about while we walk. I am excited about the Fire Striker. I'm going to go with 74%. Let's do 74% for Fire Striker. You guys put your guess forward. Don't have to leave a guess in the comments. It's just something fun we can do. Let's get these saplings. Because I just threw a bunch of saplings on the ground. So why not just throw all the saplings on the ground and make sure that this forest does not have any future generations? It's like, did you know that saplings make great bows and arrows? It's like, oh yeah, they also make great trees, you know. All right, let's see here. Fire striker. Oh, it's here. Okay, guys, ready?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
97%. You could have given me 100 guesses out of 100, and I probably would have went with 97%. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's get these feathers. I don't think that bear is going to mind. Especially if I, crouch and mind my own business and don't shoot him in the butt with an arrow.
I've never
He hates that.
in my life.
He hates getting shot. He needs to just keep walking that way, though. He doesn't need to turn around, see me, and then wander over. Alright, so big plan is to get to that broken overlook. 97%. This was worth the walk. Definitely worth the walk. We'll leave those cattails in the spot they're in. Usually you don't. Wolves are kind of more over to your right. Ooh, there could be a moose around here. This is always the forgotten moose spot, I find. I always think of, when you say, where's the moose in Mystery Lake? I always think, oh, the moose is over by Trappers, or the moose is over by the dam. I never think he's actually just on the other side of the clear cut here, stuck by that cabin. But he's not here, it doesn't look like. Because if he was here, we'd pull out the old orange gun and give him a go, right? And sometimes there's a pry bar in there. I don't know what they're like on the West Coast, but I don't know a lot of Canadians that like to keep a pry bar by their toilet. I've never actually seen it used in plumbing. Anyhow, ooh, Polaroid. Yes. Something I'm completely not interested in. A map. Ah. Take a book, though. Hello, sir. Here is your feather. Murph was talking about deadwood, and I actually found an antler in the field. Let's sleep for an hour. Oh, I should have had something to eat. Get that 1% back, instead of lose that 1%. That's a 2% difference now that I could be experiencing. But yeah, I just found an antler in the field a few days ago, so I picked it up and brought it up onto my porch. It's not a set of antlers because it came off naturally, right? Over the winter, the course of the winter, the deer lose their antlers, and then next year he'll grow some back, which is probably the best way to do that. Holy saplings on this run. Now, sometimes there's a maple sapling right up there. We'll have the top of the birch bark, or the birch sapling, kind of point to where, I can't get it. But anyway, in there somewhere, there will be sometimes a maple sapling. We're going to leave this birch sapling. Like I said, saplings make great arrows, but they actually make better trees. So maybe one day I'll come by and collect birch bark from it instead. Or maybe my kids will. I don't know how you would raise an infant in this particular environment. Probably just like humans have been raising infants in all sorts of awful environments throughout our entire history. So, probably like that. A lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, a lot of carrying a baby while you fish and hunt. Because, you know, nothing says stealth like a 4-month-old child who's cold. That's probably one of the reasons why we don't just spontaneously have children. That's why it takes a couple. Because you kind of have somebody there to protect the baby. And somebody there to feed the people protecting the baby. Seems like a good pattern. I'm just thinking of the Inuit too, and how they do stuff. Like their clothing is so good that they can just stand on ice for hours with a spear, waiting for a seal to poke its head up, so that they can feed the entire tribe for, you know, a week. And they'll all stand there and just wait silently in a striking position for hours. It's like minus 40 degrees Celsius, which is the same in Fahrenheit, plus wind chill, and they're fine with it. I can't even go outside and scrape the ice off my windshield without bumming out. I mean, they don't do that so much anymore, but like that's something that they've been doing for hundreds of years, and they're totally cool with it. It's amazing. Amazing hunting strategy. I think it was Sergeant Stupid I watched, maybe, who got chased all the way up here. Do I want this rope at all? No. No, I don't. I'll take the lantern fuel. One day. One day. Alright, so it's nice out. It's sunny out. We've got a little bit of wood over here. Let's have our lunch deer. Let's take a quick little look up here. Sometimes there's a package or a container. Not today. On the lower levels, sometimes this guy has a rifle, so just be mindful. Maybe it's free day gaming. Anyway, I watched somebody harvesting this deer and then have to jump off of here to not get bear attacked, because he looked up and it wasn't walking towards him. It was standing there on its hind legs. And, well, we all know what that means. So, look at that. 97% fire striker. Beautiful. I love it. Let's not burn that tinder I just found. Let's do all that. I like 100% odds. We can take 80% odds, but it's not necessary, is it? I don't really need the accelerant. Beautiful. Let's throw on a piece of reclaim and some sticks. That cedar we just found. Oh, we'll be warming up nice. So we're going to rip that off because, holy cow, that's a lot of deer meat. And that'll be our dinner and lunch. So let's scooch down. Now if I do go off this way and head down, it pretty much just takes me straight to the trailers, doesn't it? Well, I guess I could put the rope out and make it easier on myself. Be less goating. 44, 53. Alright, hide will not come off. Oh, little glitchy there. I've got all the archery books a fellow could need. We're going to read them all, too. 50 cattails. 50. Huh. That's a lot of cattails. I mean, I do want to go back to the dam. And... No, stop that. Oh. Well, I'm just lucky I didn't food poison myself. An HRV start is pretty amazing. You gotta love it. But there's nothing wrong with a Pleasant Valley start either, you know? Like, I find all starts have their benefits and their pros and cons, as it were, right? I gotta drop a liquid, but do I even care? Let's just go put the rope out. We're fully warmed. Yeah, we'll take the rope down. Oh, and from here it looks so straightforward. What is that wolf doing up there? I mean, besides walking around. Jeez, it's almost hot out. Wow, good for you, weather. Ooh, more feathers. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat all our food, though. There'll be no saving the meat. We could. We could skin this deer. But it'll just add to it. Again, I'd never recommend sleeping outside on the ground on Interloper. I don't recommend it. It's something you got to do every once in a while, though. Right on. Embers. Let's think about this. I think there's another rosehip bush up here potentially, but I missed it. Yeah, so let's not go back to trappers. Let's head to those trailers. Or maybe a touch of food in there. Just a wee bit. Hopefully there's not a wolf zeroing in on that torch. Like, I heard something drop over here. The reason I wanted to take the torch is I'm pretty sure I'm going to get cut off. Speaking of cut off, I remember one time when I was out with my friends. We were all off to start the night, you know? You're going to get out there and have some fun. And so we went to a bar and we all walked in and there was a little ramp about the distance of about 2 steps. Now, it was painted yellow, but I was looking straight ahead, and I hit that ramp. And while I didn't wipe out or anything like that, I did immediately stumble, and then did that. Did your, you know how you do your kind of a spinning turn around something? So I did that because that was a waitress with a tray of drinks. So I almost ran directly into her. Then I quickly turned, kind of went around her. She stopped and was big-eyed and thought that maybe her evening was going to be a little bit rough. Like she was about to eat a tray of drinks, but no. Disaster averted. And then I wasn't allowed to drink in that bar. All right. That is exactly why I came here. Yeah, well, you know. I'm thinking, wait a second. You weren't intoxicated. You didn't actually cause any difficulties. And you slipped because of an engineering difficulty in the, you fell. You didn't, you weren't drunk. It's like, oh, not yet. Later in the evening, I was, got my beers into me, but that particular bar, I was drinking iced tea or something. One of my friends felt bad and poured me a beer out of his pitcher, and I was just like, yeah, well, I don't want to get everyone kicked out because I'm clumsy. Like, I'll get everyone kicked out later when I'm drunk. Thank you very much. The times you have when you're young. Because that wasn't yesterday, that's for sure. All right. But yeah, it was I think it was one of the only times I've been cut off at the bar. I think it's because normally I speak like I kind of already talk like I'm intoxicated or that I've suffered brain damage or something. And both could be true. But, yeah, when we all get drinking, everyone thinks I'm absolutely fine. The entire time. I guess it's because I can whip up a mean 4 a.m. omelet. And you'll notice it says it's not for kids, this particular video. None of my videos are for kids. We can nap for an hour, or we can get walking. Let's get walking. It's just around the corner. Oh, I love Loons' modded live run. It was so much fun. Watch that little fox run around. Like, he didn't use it much. It just hung out. But, like, he'd go into something and then turn around and it was standing there. I probably would have shot the fox within 4 minutes. Just in panic response time. I have had my bow drawn. Come up to a tree like this. And then from the other side of the tree, you hear the wolf attack sound. Which is different than the, hey, are you over there sound that they make, when they're like, when they first announce that they see you, they kind of just make a bark when they come on over and growl. When they're about to attack, they make a little double bark, and you know it's on. So I was about that far away from the tree. I had my bow out, luckily. I drew my bow and fired it and killed the wolf. Which was super cool because I did not see the wolf at all. And I was on Stalker though, so, We have been to the train loading area, so the only point of interest really now for us is up there and the Mystery Lake cabins, and kind of this area and up there. So I think we've done just fine for Mystery Lake for checking it out and stuff. We've been to the ravine. All right, just making sure. Let's go get cattails. Because we're going to make a bow, we're going to make arrows, we're going to read books. We're going to get our well-fed bonus starting now. So hopefully next episode we have our well-fed bonus and I get that 5 kilograms of weight space I need in my backpack. A lot of cattails over there, but we'll go on that side on the way out. Okay, so I need 1 piece of birch bark. One piece of birch bark. Just to even it up, I mean. And it's not because I burnt one. Because I made sure when I burnt one, I burnt 2. Oh, there's a person over there. Pretty sure there's also a wolf over there. So maybe we'll wait until it's time to kill that wolf. Hello, birch bark. There you are. We got 1. We got 1. Now, there's no saplings over there, but do I care? I mean, we found all the saplings so far. Many, many, many saplings. Man, I wish I had a lantern. Funny thing is, I'm actually putting my head up like this too so I can potentially see further. Doing that in real life too. It's not how that works. Ooh-wee. Alright, let's get in here because I'm tired. Or she's tired. Now, I never usually used to come into this bloody place, but one time I found matches in there, and that screwed it up for me ever since. Spray paint. I'll take a granola bar, sure. Alright, we're fairly healthy, so we can do some gambling tonight before bed.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Well, if you find somebody, you can ask them if they need it. Alright, guys. Gambling time. Alright, well, we chewed on that and it didn't get us. And we're going to eat this. One of these have to get us. There's no way we're doing 20, 20, 30% and not getting 28%. That's our lowest.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, it's because you keep filling it up with empty cans and becoming tired. Huh? No, still no. That's all of our stuff in the 20s. Wow. Wow. Good for you. That was pretty impressive. I was expecting to get nothing back tonight and having to use a reishi or something. We'll sleep for the 9. Ooh, an aurora came and went. Good for it as well. So we are 6 days and 21 hours in. Let's pretend we can sleep for 4 hours. We can't, but if you can sleep for 3 hours and 10 minutes, that's how you get that done, right? So you go over your... Nice, I can see in here a little bit. Leave trailer. I remember there was a time when I used to stand here and like, when it was like go outside, I was just like, ugh, but I don't want to, man. It's dangerous. Outside is where the wolves are. Occasionally inside is where the wolves are, but outside is definitely where they are. Always. There's no coin flip there, nothing. Alright, well let's run on in here and see what we get. It won't be a lantern, because I've already looted the dam. So yeah, at least I saved that for you. Worn plaid shirt. You know what? Let's take it. And it's probably like, you came back for me. And then I ripped it into tiny pieces. I'm sorry, plaid shirt. Let's put on our new wool sweater. And now repair it now that we're wearing it. I wonder if that makes it more difficult. It's like you just stab yourself with the needle, the sewing needle, and then that's what throws you off. All right, let's see what we have here. We've got a hammer. Of course we do. We've got a pry bar, which is nice. We've got a hacksaw. We've got all the things you would need to start a run. We've got a cured maple, cured gut. Oh, cured maple. Cured, yeah, yep. Let's run on in here and make ourselves a couple arrow shafts. Let's do that. Yeah, begin crafting. Please do. So here we are. I've been alive for 7 days, and I'm making a bow and arrow. That's pretty speedy. I think you can get it down to like 5 days, the exact amount of time it takes for a gut to dry. To get bow and arrow on the go. Simple arrow. Let's whoa. Let's slow our roll a little bit. I believe we have tools, which we do. Quality tools are always much better. I don't know why I picked that up. What do I have for boots? I got boots I want to replace, but we're gonna just put that in here. How are our guts? 99. Well, let's have a drink. Let's drink to that. I'm not eating that. Even though this is a little sketchy for me. So let's have a quick drink. I don't think I left any toilet water for myself. We'll go check, because I like to be that unreliable. Alright, simple arrow. Let's make 2 of them. See, that would have taken us 3 hours. Now, we can go back. We can pick up our guts, which should be cured. Cured. And we got 1 rabbit pelt on the go. This is excellent, guys. Got a whole bunch of lantern fuel. No lantern. No lantern to be found. But, so now, let's make our... This is exciting. Heck yeah. Let's do it. 3.5 hours. She's a hungry girl. Crafting is hungry work. Boom. We'll quickly eat some of this. Couple of these. Maybe this guy here. Sure. Some to reduce the... Do I have teas on me? Yes, I do. 1 tea. 1 tea. Just for purposes of drinking. I don't want to waste a coffee or a herbal on that. I'd rather have a reishi tea go down. Survival bow. Let's go. Let's do it. All 3 hours. Let's go. Bam, guys. That is such Such a reassuring sound. Okay, so there's what I'm looking for. Not that. That, the door. Because, cure deer hide, sure.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Where did we see that? Dress shirt, sure. That's nice. Heavy hammer. Scrap metal sewing kit. Wait, what was that? What I want to see is... Oh, actually, you know what I have? I do have it. Okay. Excellent. It's all going to work out. You can make a torch anywhere. And in any level of light, too. Beautiful. How fancy is that? These are matches. Sure, we got a couple. Ooh. Alright. So, that's what I was looking for, this thing here. Alright. So we've got ourselves a bow and some arrows, guys. As far as I'm concerned, we're set. Now, did I grab it? Yeah. Okay. And I would have for sure grabbed this one, right? Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. But I did leave myself some water. That's a pest trick to make sure you empty the toilets. And then just leave the water. If it's too much, you just leave the water in an accessible place. And that way you know you've always checked the toilets for water. I, of course, don't do that, but, you know, my heart's there. Okay, so, let's eat as much food as we can. Jeez, we're good. We got a lot of stuff, guys. I'm going to drop off some things, like this, and that. I might want to make some fishing lines, so we'll hold on to that. Because I've got the option, right? I can make hooks, line, and arrows in the morning. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Don't want to have to tear anything down. Alright, guys. Night has just barely begun. And we're not even tired yet. We could use some food. Could have dropped all those. Right. Well, now that we've got the water, we can eat the crackers. And this guy, too. Why not? Then we eat this can of peaches, and I think we're good. Nice and full. And then we've got all the slow rolling cattails a girl could want. But we're good for our weight now. I'm happy with that. I mean, we got to pick up the bedroll in the morning, etc. Let's put that torch away. We'll top up on our fluids. We are not going to sleep through the entire night. We're doing okay, though. We'll sleep for about 7 hours, it looks like, and then we'll have to take off. I got to go hunting. Past time for 2, because then you can sleep for 1. Easiest thing to do for your calories.
Man, I could use a drink.
Well, then have that. Is that good for you? We've got antibiotics, so let's drink this tea. Not only for the hydration, but for the calories as well, you know? Let's sleep for an hour. Let's pretend you can sleep for 2. You can't, but Hopefully the sun will come up enough we can do something. Tab says no. Okay, so what can I tear down? I can drop some cans. I can sharpen a knife. Well, that'll take up some time. The sweet, sweet sound of knife sharpening. That's nice. Now I can fix clothes if I want to. So let's go back. Look at her clothing. You know, you look back and then one day your pants are gone. Alright, so now I need to find cloth. Alright, bedroll. Pick that up. Oh, good, there's a window. Right, now we can leave Upper Dam. Let's leave Upper Dam. I need cloth. I don't see the wolf, so we'll go give that fella his feather. Now, I only have 2 arrows on me, and I could have stopped and made some more arrows. We've got the hydration, we've got the... got the calories, the hydration. We could make another arrow if we want to. Hoping the wolf isn't on his way up. Because they kind of do a weird circuit in this area. That sounded more like a hooved animal than a canid. Canine? Whatever. Whatever. You're not going to get scientifically accurate information out of me. That is for sure. Ooh. Especially Latin. You know. It was all the rave when I was a young man, but it's really fallen out of favor as a language. I love a starry morning. It means I can light a fire with a piece of glass. Ooh, cattail. Minus 22 is not that bad. You're kind of on fire as far as Interloper goes. Now, do we kill this deer that's not here? Or do we go over here and try to kill the wolves? It's a wolf, possibly. I call him the Terminator wolf because I watched him go on a killing spree of everything in that little bowl. Well, not me, but he killed everything else.
Jeez, this is cold.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap her up here in a minute. Pretty soon, actually. Probably when we get to this particular meal. Sorry, guys, for taking you through yet another exciting time crafting. But yeah, if you get on up here, and yeah, then what are you gonna do? Do you have a way up here? That would be interesting to see. Okay. Well, where are you? And I will shoot you. Coming? Okay, normally that's not how that goes. Alright, well, anyway. I got the guy away from my breakfast, right? And my other breakfast. Okay, so we're nice and wind shaded down here, so let's grab a seat. Get a free fire. Yeah. Throw on some accelerant. Why not? Not the birch bark, though. There we go. So we're lightening up. So yeah, guys, I'm going to call her here. And we'll see you next time. I think things are going rather smoothly. We get back to camp office. You know, we get some things on the go. Says I'm wind sheltered. Ooh, look at this guy.
Made it through another night.
You sure did. Why am I... Oh, it's a hypothermia risk? Yes, okay. Ooh, look, a stick. Actually, what do we got here? 56, 15? Well, we'll keep you on. Pull you off for now. Get that there. We'll throw on a liter of water. Water's not a problem, but it is a necessity. She's eating a kilogram of deer meat at a time here. So that wolf should be coming back. Unless he killed the deer that spawned in over there. Which I'm sorry about that, my dear, dear friend, if that is the truth. If that is what happened. Okay, so we got the nothing in here. Maybe a bandage? Nope, not even a bandage. And she already hates being away from the fire. I think it's funny how Tidal plays. Drops off rose hips to his corpses.
Did I say I hate being cold?
You've mentioned it.
Because I
You've
really
mentioned
do.
it. Alright, guys, we're calling it. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. She's hot, or at least warm. She's hydrated. Throw on a stick here, and I'm going to pass time for an hour to save it. We're going to close her down. So, yeah. Wait. We're passing time independently. Alright, that way we can get some water. Pass time. Give me a save option, game. Alright, well, looks like next episode we're going to be fighting a wolf. Looks like this episode I'm fighting a wolf. Oh no. Ah, you did it. God, you're silly. Okay. And it's windy as all get out. Go figure. It's odd because in the long run, I shouldn't have done any of that. You know what? Through editing, we're gonna undo all of that. No, that would just be cheesy. Alright, let's do that again. If it'll let us. Alright, now we'll see you next time. Look at all my food and stuff. I gotta get out of here with everything, so it's gonna be a big fight out of here. I gotta improve my accuracy of my bow shot, I think. I should have killed that wolf right there. Ooh. Anyhow, we'll see you next time. I'm not gonna get anything done here. That was a huge waste of resources. Ridiculous. It's day 9 though. Survived for 8 days. I have not shot an animal with my bow. Ugh. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry this one was so long. Alright, see you next time.